Right, guys, welcome back. So I've been promising this one for a while. So today we're going to look at Chuck's solo on Flattening of Emotions, which is the opening track on the fourth album, Human. I did a lesson and a cover recently of the song, the full song, and also of the rhythm parts. So today we're going to plunge into the solo that Chuck is playing. Over the next week or so, I'll probably post Paul Masvidal's solo as well. Slightly more challenging solo to break down than Chuck's one. Just a little bit of background about this particular solo. This is very typical of Chuck's solos. Of heavy usage of the harmonic minor scale, and it's generally like he had some sort of little ideas that he would use quite a lot, sort of quick little runs. So you're going to see that now. I have put the tabs in there. What I would suggest to do is don't just literally follow note by note what the tabs are doing. Try to get a general feel for the solo. Once you nail down a couple of those sort of harmonic minor licks that Chuck plays, it becomes very self-evident what he's actually doing, because he does repeat those kind of ideas over in different solos. So without much further ado, let's have a look and let's play the first section of the solo. Right, okay, so we start off with a really melodic little idea. We're going to begin on the 16th fret of G. We're going to hit the 16th fret of G, put a nice little vibrato on it. And then we're going to go to the 17th fret of B, and we're going to pull off back onto the 16th of B, into the 17th of B, back into the 16th. So quick little sort of trilled kind of legato play. And we're going to finish this phrase on the 17th of G. So again, just have a quick look. Right, okay. Then from this point, we're going to play this little phrase here. That I'll play first, and we'll have a look. Okay, so what we're doing here, starting on the 17th fret of G. We're going 17th, 19th, 20. So 17th of G, 19th of B, and 20 of E. Then going to the 19th of E, then 17th of E, and then finishing on the 19th of B. So we're going to do is very quickly this little quick first phrase. We're going to do it a little with some tabs, and then we'll move on to the next bit. Okay, and that's for lick 1. Right, okay, so the next lick we're going to look at is what I was talking about earlier, which is the sort of the harmonic minor type of runs that Chuck would use quite frequently. As a matter of fact, in this solo, you're going to have that run twice in different parts of the solo. So let's play the run and then we'll break it down. Right, okay, so what is he doing here? So like I said, I have the tab there for you, but I'm going to break down the lick for you. You can use the tab afterwards, but try to sort of more understand what he's doing, because very often when you listen to Chuck's playing, especially on his solos, it's quite what I would call a rock and roll feel a little bit. It's not really super precise. He's really going more for the feel. Chuck was very much a feel kind of player, especially when it came to his soloing. His influences were people like Ace Frehley, who would have come from a much more like hard rock, kind of mentality. So Chuck sort of took that into death metal, using the harmonic minor scale, but keep that kind of approach when you're playing. Don't get too bogged down. There's a lot of tabs out there about the Chuck solos, and what I found is generally it's very similar. It's just that kind of harmonic minor scale idea that keeps coming back. So try to sort of interpret it more rather than trying to go note for note. I'm going to play that. This is not modern day soloing where usually everything is, especially in death metal, everything is written out quite carefully. This is a much more of a feel kind of thing. So let's have a look. So we're starting off on the 20th fret of E, and we're going down 20th, 19th, and 17th of the E, and we're doing that twice. And then we're heading down to the B string, and we're going 20, 19, 17, 16. I'm sliding there. You can pull off. Yes, but I'm sliding. Then you're going 19th of B again, and then you play 19th, 17th, 16th. Then you're heading straight to the 17th. Now what I do here is I actually change my finger here and put my pinky there, so I'm in position here, and I'm going 17, 16, 14 on the G. Yeah, and then I'm finishing off this run with 17th, 17, 14, 16 on the D. Right? And we're going to carry on this little phrase. Now we're going to reintroduce a melodic idea. We're going to go 14, 16, 17. And then hit the 14th fret of G. Okay, then from here we're going to climb up to the 17th of B, and we're going to go 17, 16 on the B, then 17th of G, and then we're going to do a quick hammer pull off on the 16th, 17th, and 16th, 17th, and 16th of G. Okay, and that's for lick number 2. So let's have a look with this at tabs. Like I said, just be a little bit quite wary about the tabs. I don't always follow this when I'm playing this particular solo. Okay, so I sort of try to adapt it a little bit. Right, let's go. And that's for lick number 2. Right, okay, the next lick is actually quite similar to the one we just played, but an octave below. Let me play it first, and then we'll have a little chat and break it down. Right, so this is again going down to harmonic minor scale, with this time but going down an octave, so the octave that we were previously. So we're going to start on the 14th fret of G, and we're going to go 14, 16, 17, 16, 14 on the G. Then we're going to go straight down to the 17th of D, go 17, 16, 14, 13 on the D. Then we're going to go 16, 13, 14, 13 on the D again. And then we're going to hit the 15th of A, go 15, 14, 12, and 14 on the A. Okay, so it's a very similar idea. Let's do that with a little bit of tabs as well, to get a good idea what's happening there. Okay, and that was lick number 3. Right, okay, this is a slight change of direction in the solo. So now we're going to start accelerating the solo. So Chuck's going to follow the drums that are sort of going a little bit faster on this section. So let's play the lick, and then we'll have a look at what's going on. Okay, so we'll have a look at this part first, and then I'll also talk about the little harmony that he plays on top of this little section. So we're going to begin on the 16th fret of G. We're going to hit that once, and then we're going to pedal tone on the 14th fret of D 3 times. And we're going to keep basically pedal toning on that 14th fret of D for a bit. Then we're going to go to the 17th of G, and then again pedal tone back on the 14th fret of D. Then we're going to go up to the 17th of B, pedal tone on the D again. Then we're going to play the 16th of B, pedal tone on the back on the 14th of D. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to move up to the 19th of B, and then our first hand finger is going to end up on the 17th of D. This is where we're going to start pedal toning. So we're going to hit the 19th of B first, pedal tone on the 17th of D, then we're going to hit the 20th of B, then pedal tone back on the 17th of D, and then finish on the 19th of B. Okay? So let's talk about that. Let's look at the harmony, and then we'll have a look at this part with some tabs as well. So the harmony, we're basically going to start on our high note is going to be on the 17th of B, and our pedal tone is going to be on the 16th fret of G. Then we're going to hit the 18th of B, and then we're going to basically play the 16th of G again as a pedal tone. Then we're going to go up to the 17th of E, then we're going to pedal tone back on the 16th of G, and then we're going to hit the 16th of E, and then we're going to pedal tone back on the 16th of G. Then we're going to move up here, the note is here is going to move up on the 19th of E, and we're going to keep like a bar kind of shape, where we're going to go 19th of E, and then we're going to pedal tone on the 19th of G. Then we're going to play the 20th of E, and then pedal tone back on the 19th of G, and then finish on the 19th of E. And that's how that section is played. Let's have a look at the tab. You'll have the tab for both parts, but I will actually play the main melody line. And that was lick number 4. Right, okay, so this final lick is a very short one. It's a short burst of notes. This is heading into Paul Masvidal solo. Like I said, we'll have a look at that next time. Let's have a very quick look at what he's doing, and then we'll break it down. Right, okay, so what we're doing here, we're starting on the 17th of B and going 19th of B, 20th of B, very quickly, and then we're going to the 17th, 19th, and 20th of E. Then back on the 19th of E and 17th of E, and then we hit the 20th of B, and then we come back to the 17th of E, then 19th of E, 28th again, then hit the 17th of E, and then back to the 20th of B. Then we do that again, going from the 17th of E, 19th of E, 20th of E, and then 17th, then hit the 20th of B, and then the 17th of E, and then we finish off with a big bend on the 19th. Sorry, 20th. Okay, we'll do that again with tabs. Again, this is one of those sections where it's quite open to interpretation, as long as, again, you get the flurry of notes that he's trying to play. But let's just have a look very slowly with some tabs. With a nice long bend vibrato at the end. And this is when Paul Masvidal solo will kick in at that point. That's pretty much it for today's lesson on this particular solo. It's a pretty short one. Like I said, try to take some of those ideas. You'll notice if you start learning, and I will actually do some other solos of death as well, you'll notice very quickly that Chuck uses very similar kind of licks in a lot of his solos. With sort of his melodic lines, he'll throw in some of the harmonic minor sort of licks. Once again, thanks for following me. Thanks for subscribing. There's been quite a few new subscribers recently. I hope these lessons are useful. Just if you keep subscribed to my page and share it, and comment if you've got any other solos you'd like to learn or any other songs you'd like me to go through or break it down for you, just drop me a message. Till then, stay safe and stay metal.